Hey, what's going on everybody? I'm Nugrun. Welcome to this video about how I set up my green screen on Twitch. Alright, when you're trying to set up a green screen, you're going to want to make sure the green screen is well lit. You're going to make sure you don't want to wear any green clothes. And personally, I like to make sure my cameras are all set to manual everything. So manual exposure, manual white balance, manual zoom. Any of those things can throw off your chroma. Alright, so to get started, we're going to filter the source or scene that we're trying to green screen. We're going to add a chroma key. I like to start by bringing similarity, smoothness, and the key color spill all the way down to 0. Then I like to change it to custom so that we can select color and pick the screen color of what we actually want to use. The screen color I like to shoot for is not necessarily the brightest, not necessarily the darkest, but somewhere kind of in the middle tends to work the best. And then hit OK. And now if I slowly bring up my smoothness, I like to go usually around 25 or so. And then drag the similarity up slowly until you notice you pretty much don't see anything anymore, except for just your gray. Now, if you notice, this tiny little piece, if you have a good eye, is still showing. If I had my green screen better lit right there, it wouldn't show up that way. But unfortunately, rather than trying to jack up the settings, which if I turn my similarity up too high, you'll see my headset, or the roof of my head here start to reflect almost a little bit too much. So instead of doing that, we're just going to cut that tiny little piece off like that. Oh, boom. And that's how I set up my green screen. Just like that. Pretty easy. Now, the downside of running it like this is I like to check it pretty much every time I use it. I'm not a green screen every day kind of streamer, but when I do my green screen, I go through this process every time just so that it's correct. The chroma key looks good, the greens are set right, the lighting for the room is set up, the colors that you're wearing, maybe what monitors you have up, all that stuff is going to affect your chroma. So I like to check that every time. A benefit of running your chroma this way is that you don't have to worry about any color correction. I've seen some tutorials where they set up a color correction and then have you do the green screen on top of that. But if you notice, if I turn off my chroma key and then turn it back on, you can look at my skin colors and everything, and nothing is changing at all. Yo, if this video was helpful to you, come find me on Twitch, twitch.tv/nugrunonly. We like to hang out, smoke weed, play video games. I might be live right now. Peace, friends. Bye.